Right, good morning, welcome back. Okay, now by way of a quick update on the move, I've got to that stage with the builders now where you ask them any question, the answer is 2 weeks, mate. If you say, when will the floor be screeded? 2 weeks, mate. When will the electrician be finished? 2 weeks, mate. And that's how it goes when you get that close to the end of a build. It should be done. What they've done, as I explained in the last video, the landlords have taken an empty unit, they've completely refurbished it, and as soon as it's ready, we'll get the keys and we'll move across to that one, and then they'll refurbish this one. And the benefits are that it's a much more convenient space, it's better laid out, it's got better electrics, and it's a little bit bigger as well. So our penny pit stop is going to get a maker space in the new unit as well, and no, we won't be doing videos of that. Certainly not yet anyway, but look, watch this space, who knows what will happen in the future. But for today, I've got to get myself ready. Now I've got about 2 weeks until we get the keys and everything starts to move. I've got to get all my logistics ready to go. We're going to have cabinets under the bench in the next one, so I've got to build a new bench. We've got the salvage cabinets from somewhere else, which we're going to use, so we're going to kind of recycle some stuff to make a really cool long bench top. In fact, 2 of them with cabinets underneath, so it'll all be a lot more usable. It won't be as posh as this. It's not going to be nice, clean plasterboard in the new place. It's just kind of rustic sterling board walls, which I kind of like. It looks a bit warmer, but hey, it's a more convenient space and it's a bit bigger. That's the most important thing. Anyway, that's all to come. We'll take the cameras with us, take you along for the ride. There'll be 8 to 10 videos of every step of the way, so you'll enjoy the journey with us. But for today, I'm going to put my Triumph back together just a little bit more. I've got the radiator painted, all the fittings done. So let's assemble that all into one big chunk, bolt it to the bike, and then see where we are after that. Let's get going. Right, there we go. Cooling system signed off. Absolutely superb. Nothing more to do. A fabulous install and absolutely flawless. That looks like it's brand new. Exactly like the rest of the bike. A lovely way to turn it out. These little threads here, they're stainless steel. I've got lots of anti-seize on them, so they ain't going to snap off in the future for anybody else. A nice way to do it. I couldn't get those big button head bolts. Well, I probably could, but what's the point? I've got these. I put washers by them. That looks absolutely fine, and that will do the job. Now, the next thing is the question I'm getting quite a lot of, which is what about the rust in the block? Cleaned that out, cleaned out the stat, cleaned out the pump, cleaned out the expansion tank, but what about the rust inside the engine? Yes, indeed, good question, all of you. And the simple answer is no, there's no point in trying to flush it out with a hose pipe from the top, because you're only going to get a small percentage of it out. A far better way to do it, and it's worked for me many times, is clean all the ancillary parts and fit them back on the bike. But where the block is concerned, fill it up with fresh coolant. Ordinary fresh coolant, go run it for 50 miles. Let that coolant work around the engine for 50 miles and loosen what little bit of rust is left in there. Get it mobile inside the coolant liquid and then drain it out. Once you drain that out, fill it with fresh coolant, and then you'll have a nice clean engine. If it comes out really minging, then put a second lot of coolant and flush that as well. A gallon of motorcycle premix is not really expensive, and it's definitely a great way to do it because it's got rust inhibitors and all sorts of materials in it that will help clean that block properly. Then it will be clean, and the future owner who owns this bike in the future, well, they can change the coolant every year, as you should do on these engines. Anyway, there you go. That's it for today. Still lots and lots of logistics to do for the move, but in between times, I'm going to still try to bring you meaningful videos. So there we are. Thank you for watching. Take it easy and ride safe. I'll see you next time.